your harbor in a glance, in the quiet corners of your sight. Soft blue shadows under calm, gentle refuge held in light. Reflections of your shelter stay through the silence in the air. A rhythm warm, a glow at bay, drifting softly everywhere. I keep a secret resting by the glow, tracing heartbeats in a tranquil flow. Open strings hum through the empty square, finding solace in your stare. Reflections of your shelter stay through the silence in the air. A rhythm warm, a glow at bay, drifting softly everywhere. Quiet haven. I see your shadow in the light, where dusk begins to blend, halfway lost in fading gold before the day will end. We drift between the shifting skies, through the silence in the air. A fragile glow, a quiet rise, lingering everywhere. space where ours collide. Open chords dissolve the square where daylight turns the tide. We drift between the shifting skies through the silence in the air. A fragile glow, a quiet rise, lingering everywhere. Neither dark nor light remains. I opened up a hidden space behind the shelf of quiet things. A folded note of softer days, still humming faintly in its wings. Not every trace demands return. Some simply drift and settle low. A quiet light without a name still warms me through and through. Inside this chest it moves like air, a gentle spark of truth. A drifting frame beside the glow, your laughter caught in golden hue. I wander through that timeless scene where everything felt new. Not every trace demands return. Some simply drift and settle low. A quiet light without a name still warms me through and through. Inside this chest it moves like air, a gentle spark of truth. I do not weigh what time has bent. I let it shine and drift away. And in the stillness of the night I find a brighter day. A quiet light without a name still warms me through Inside this chest it moves like air, a gentle spark of truth. Warm sunlight from somewhere near, a rhythm I never had known. It rested on golden air before I felt how it had grown. Then suddenly the dark withdrew, like shadows in a rising day. You're glowing in the light again, exactly in your vibrant way. And I never planned this shining turn, I never called that feeling near, but breathing in that energy made everything so clear. Colors bloom in open skies, still carry tones of June. They wander through the endless hours and softly fill the room. Gentle yet and full of fire. After all these glowing years, colors bloom in open skies, so vivid, bright and clear. We ran where every field felt wide and painted dreams we couldn't name. Too young to see how strong the tide before it ever changed. I still recall the way you laughed, had little else yet everything. The way the daylight danced around us like hearts awakening. I don't reach out to hold it still, I let the moment drift on through. But something in the living now feels like a gift so true. Colors bloom in open skies, still carry tones of June. They wander through the endless hours and softly fill the room. Gentle yet nothing real. And suddenly the ground feels new, like cracks that open into light. We're standing inside the shift again, exactly where we come alive. And we never needed perfect soil. We never asked for ideal skies, but growing through the broken ground, we learned how to survive. Roots alive in scattered earth, still carrying steady truth. They reach through all the empty hours and gently guide us through. Slow but sure, we rise as one. After all these fading years, roots alive in scattered earth, so vivid, bright and clear. We walk through spaces left undone and trace the paths no one would name. Too long we thought we were too small before we learned our flame. I still remember fragile days with nothing but a quiet heart. The way the silence held us softly before we chose to start. We don't wait for perfect ground. We let the struggle shape our view. And something in this uneven world feels like something true. Roots alive in scattered earth, still carrying steady truth. They reach through all the empty hours and gently guide us through. Slow but sure, we rise as one. After all these shining years, roots alive in scattered earth, so vivid, bright and clear. So vivid, bright and clear. I saw a shadow in the corridor, across the nights both deep and thin. The world felt heavy on my shoulders, yet still a spark was held within. A single hope stays, it softly grows beneath the silence of the days. Pieces of a light remain, shining future's steady glow, a quiet vision by the window, your voice still carried through the air. I trace the meaning of that moment when every doubt begins to tear. A single hope stays, it softly grows beneath the silence of the days. Pieces of a light remain, shining calm and slow, deep inside this soul of mine, a future steady glow. I do not fall when darkness changes, I hold it like a burning flame, and in the stillness of tomorrow, I softly speak my aim. Pieces of a light remain, shining calm and slow, deep inside this soul of mine, a future steady glow. Soft tremors from somewhere within, a rhythm we're learning to trust. It rises through open air before it becomes just us. Then suddenly the silence breaks, like morning cutting through the gray. We're standing inside the change again, exactly where we choose to stay. And we never waited for a sign, we never asked to be enough. But turning toward the rising light, we learn what we are made of. Flames alive in open hands, still carrying steady truth. They move across the changing hours and gently pull us through. Bold and real, we come alive after all these fading fears. Flames alive in open hands, so vivid, bright and clear. trace the lines we couldn't name. Too long we stood inside the doubt before we broke the frame. I still remember quieter days with nothing but a beating heart. The way the stillness held us gently before we chose to start. We don't look back to stay the same. We let the moment shape our view. And something in this chosen line feels like something true. Flames alive in open hands, still carrying steady truth. They move across the changing hours and gently pull us through. Bold and real, we come alive after all these shining years. Flames alive in open hands, so vivid, bright and clear. So vivid, bright and clear. Soft echoes from voices close, a rhythm we slowly create. It lingers in open air before we notice its weight. And suddenly the walls fall back like silence giving way to sound. We're standing in the glow as one, exactly where our hearts have found. And we never planned this kind of spark. We never knew how far it'd lead. Something in this harmony gives everything we need. Moments built in woven light still carry every tune. They travel through the endless hours and softly fill the room. Vivid, bright and clear. We walked where every road felt new and shared the dreams we couldn't name. Too young to know how deep it grew before it turned to flame. I still recall the way we laughed with simple things, yet everything. The way the daylight danced around us like hope awakening. We don't hold tight to make it stay. We let the feeling freely travel through the endless hours and softly fill the room, stronger now and intertwined after all these shining years. Moments built in woven light, so vivid, bright and clear. So vivid, bright and clear. Bright pulses from somewhere inside, a rhythm I'm starting to know. It rises through open air before I can measure the glow. Then suddenly the weight falls off, like clouds when the sky turns blue. I'm moving in the light again, exactly like I'm meant to do. And I never force this kind of change, I never chase the feeling near, but breathing in this energy makes everything so clear. Dreams alive in colored light still carry every tune. They wander through the endless hours and softly fill the room. Simple now and full of fire, after all these restless years. Dreams alive in colored light, so vivid, bright and clear. I move where every step feels free, and follow paths I couldn't name. Too young to doubt what life could be before it played its game. I still believe in every spark, in little things and everything. The way the daylight dances on me, like hope awakening. I don't hold on to keep it still, I let the moment flow on through. But something in this open heart feels like a point of view. Dreams alive in colored light still carry every tune. They wander through the endless hours and softly fill the room. Simple now and full of so vivid, bright and clear. Quiet light you barely show was standing in your name. No need for signs or grand display, it always felt the same. Then time unfolds like patient skies, like breath that never needs to prove. You stay beside my quiet world and let it simply move. It doesn't have to be so loud to know it's something real. No shouting through the breaking crowd, just something we can feel. Soft truth that lingers in the air without a need to try. It travels through our quiet hours and doesn't pass us by. Tender truth still holding strong through every passing year. Not loud, just something honest that keeps you always near. We never built it into words or dressed it up in gold. It lived inside the smallest things, the warmth we didn't hold. I still recall the way you stayed, so simple, calm and true. Like even silence learned itself to feel the same as you. It doesn't have to be so loud to know it's something real. No shouting through the breaking crowd, just something we can feel. Soft truth that lingers in the air without a need to try. It travels through our quiet hours and doesn't pass us by. Tender truth still holding strong through every passing year. Not loud, just something honest that keeps you always near. Not loud, just something honest. reflections from somewhere near, a rhythm I'm learning to see. It trembles in quiet glass before it turns into me. Then suddenly the doubt steps back, like shadows learning how to leave. I'm standing inside my own gaze again, exactly where I start to believe. And I never meant to look this way, I never thought I'd feel so near, but meeting my own eyes again turns everything so clear. Glass begins to softly glow, still carrying gentle truth. It follows through the silent hours and slowly pulls me through. Warmer now, I come alive after all these fading years. Glass begins to softly glow, so vivid, bright and clear. I walk where every flaw once stayed and trace the lines I tried to hide. Too long I looked away from me before I met my light. I still remember quieter days with nothing but a guarded heart, the way my silence spoke in distance before I chose to start. I don't turn away from what I am, I let the truth unfold with grace. And something in this softened view feels like a safer place. Glass begins to softly glow, still carrying gentle truth. It follows through the silent hours and slowly pulls me through. Warmer now, I come alive after all these shining years. Glass begins to softly glow, so vivid, bright and clear. So vivid, bright and clear. So vivid, bright and clear. Soft glimmers from somewhere unseen, a rhythm I'm learning to know. It flickers in open air before I can let it show. Then suddenly the dark feels soft, like night that starts to breathe in gold. I'm moving inside the hush again, exactly where I feel whole. And I never asked to be this light, I never questioned what I am, but glowing in this quiet space feels like a larger plan. Tiny sparks in endless blue, still carrying pure truth. They wander through the silent hours and softly guide me through. Simple, steady, never gone. After all these drifting years, tiny sparks in endless blue, so vivid, bright and clear. and follow nothing but my name. Too long I searched for reasons why before I learned the flame. I still remember empty skies with only breath to hold my way. The way the darkness never stopped me before it turned to day. I don't need answers to exist. I let the moment carry me. But something in this gentle glow feels like clarity. Tiny sparks in endless blue, still carrying pure truth. They wander through the silent hours and softly guide me through. Simple, steady, never gone. After all these shining years, tiny sparks in endless blue, so vivid, bright, and clear. So vivid, bright, and clear. Soft pulses from somewhere inside, a rhythm I'm learning to hold. It moves in a slower air before it turns into gold. And suddenly the world stands still, like time forgetting how to run. We're breathing inside the space again, exactly where it all begun. And we never needed faster light. We never chased the rushing sound, but feeling every fragile beat makes everything profound. Electric hearts in quiet waves, still carrying burning truth. They move through all the open hours and gently pull us through. Slow but loud, we come alive after all these fading fears. Electric hearts in quiet waves, so vivid, bright, and clear. We walk where every moment bends and trace the lines that drift and fade. Too long we thought we had to race before we learned to stay. I still remember muted nights with nothing but a steady breath. The way the silence held us closer before it turned to depth. We don't rush to feel the spark, we let it build inside the skin. And something in this slowing world turns chaos into hymn. Electric hearts in quiet waves, still carrying burning truth. found your harbor in a glance, in the quiet corners of your sight. Soft blue shadows under calm, gentle refuge held in light. Reflections of your shelter stay through the silence in the air. A rhythm warm, a glow at bay, drifting softly everywhere. Keep a secret resting by the glow, tracing heartbeats in a tranquil flow. Open strings hum through the empty square, finding solace in your stare. Reflections of your shelter stay through the silence in the air. A rhythm warm, a glow at bay, drifting softly everywhere. Quiet haven. I see your shadow in the light, where dusk begins to blend, halfway lost in fading gold before the day will end. We drift between the shifting skies, through the silence in the air. A fragile glow, a quiet rise, lingering everywhere. The color of your tone in the space where ours collide. Open chords dissolve the square where daylight turns the tide. We drift between the shifting skies through the silence in the air. A fragile glow, a quiet rise, lingering everywhere. Neither dark nor light remains. I opened up a hidden space behind the shelf of quiet things. A folded note of softer days, still humming faintly in its wings. Not every trace demands return. Some simply drift and settle low. A quiet light without a name still warms me through and through. Inside this chest it moves like air, a gentle spark of truth. A drifting frame beside the glow, your laughter caught in golden hue. I wander through that timeless scene where everything felt new. Not every trace demands return. Some simply drift and settle low. A quiet light without a name still warms me through and through. Inside this chest it moves like air, a gentle spark of truth. I do not weigh what time has bent. I let it shine and drift away. And in the stillness of the night I find a brighter day. A quiet light without a name Inside this chest it moves like air, a gentle spark of truth. Warm sunlight from somewhere near, a rhythm I never had known. It rested on golden air before I felt how it had grown. Then suddenly the dark withdrew, like shadows in a rising day. You're glowing in the light again, exactly in your vibrant way. And I never planned this shining turn, I never called that feeling near, but breathing in that energy made everything so clear. Colors bloom in open skies, still carry tones of June. They wander through the endless hours and softly fill the room, gentle yet and full of fire. After all these glowing years, colors bloom in open skies, so vivid, bright and clear. We ran where every field felt wide and painted dreams we couldn't name. Too young to see how strong the tide before it ever changed. I still recall the way you laughed, had little else yet everything. The way the daylight danced around us like hearts awakening. I don't reach out to hold it still, I let the moment drift on through. But something in the living now feels like a gift so true. Colors bloom in open skies, still carry tones of June. They wander through the endless hours and softly fill the room, gentle yet and full of fire. After all these shining years, colors bloom in open skies, so vivid, bright and clear. So vivid, bright and clear. rises through hidden air before it turns something real. And suddenly the ground feels new, like cracks that open into light. We're standing inside the shift again, exactly where we come alive. And we never needed perfect soil, we never asked for ideal skies, but growing through the broken ground, we learned how to survive. Roots alive and scattered earth, still carrying steady truth. They reach through all the empty hours and gently guide us through. Slow but sure we rise as one. After all these fading years, roots alive and scattered earth, so vivid, bright and clear. We walk through spaces left undone and trace the paths no one would name. Too long we thought we were too small before we learned our flame. I still remember fragile days with nothing but a quiet heart. The way the silence held us softly before we chose to start. We don't wait for perfect ground, we let the struggle shape our view. And something in this uneven world feels like something true. Roots alive and scattered earth, still carrying steady truth. They reach through all the empty hours and gently guide us through. Slow but sure we rise as one. After all these shining years, roots alive and scattered earth, so vivid, bright and clear. So vivid, bright and clear. I saw a shadow in the corridor, across the nights both deep and thin. The world felt heavy on my shoulders, yet still a spark was held within. A single hope stays, it softly grows beneath the silence of the days. Peace quiet vision by the window. Your voice still carried through the air. I trace the meaning of that moment, when every doubt begins to tear. A single hope stays, it softly grows beneath the silence of the days. Pieces of a light remain, shining calm and slow. Deep inside this soul of mine, a future steady glow. I do not fall when darkness changes. I hold it like a burning flame, and in the stillness of tomorrow, I softly speak my aim. Pieces of a light remain, shining calm and slow. Deep inside this soul of mine, a future steady glow. Soft tremors from somewhere within, a rhythm we're learning to trust. It rises through open air before it becomes just us. Then suddenly the silence breaks, like morning cutting through the gray. We're standing inside the change again, exactly where we choose to stay. And we never waited for a sign, we never asked to be enough. But turning toward the rising light, we learn what we are made of. Flames alive in open hands, still carrying steady truth. They move across the changing hours and gently pull us through. Bold and real, we come alive after all these fading fears. Flames alive in open hands, so vivid, bright and clear. doubt before we broke the frame. I still remember quieter days with nothing but a beating heart. The way the stillness held us gently before we chose to start. We don't look back to stay the same. We let the moment shape our view. And something in this chosen light feels like something true. Flames alive in open hands, still carrying steady truth. They move across the changing hours and gently pull us through. Bold and real, we come alive after all these shining years. Flames alive in open hands, so vivid, bright and clear. So vivid, bright and clear. Soft echoes from voices close, a rhythm we slowly create. It lingers in open air before we notice its weight. And suddenly the walls fall back like silence giving way to sound. We're standing in the glow as one, exactly where our hearts have found. And we never planned this kind of spark. We never knew how far it'd lead. Something in this harmony gives everything we need. Moments built in woven light still carry every tune. They travel through the endless hours and softly fill the room. Stronger now and intertwined after all these passing years. Moments built in woven light, so vivid, bright and clear. We walked where every road felt new and shared the dreams we couldn't name. Too young to know how deep it grew before it turned to flame. I still recall the way we laughed with simple things, yet everything. The way the daylight danced around us like hope awakening. We don't hold tight to make it stay. We let the feeling freely move. But something in this vivid, bright and clear. So vivid, bright and clear. Bright pulses from somewhere inside, a rhythm I'm starting to know. It rises through open air before I can measure the glow. Then suddenly the weight falls off, like clouds when the sky turns blue. I'm moving in the light again, exactly like I'm meant to do. And I never force this kind of change, I never chase the feeling near, but breathing in this energy makes everything so clear. Dreams alive in colored light still carry every tune. They wander through the endless hours and softly fill the room. Simple now and full of fire. After all these restless years, dreams alive in colored light, so vivid, bright and clear. I move where every step feels free, and follow paths I couldn't name. Too young to doubt what life could be before it played its game. I still believe in every spark, in little things and everything. The way the daylight dances on me, like hope awakening. I don't hold on to keep it still, I let the moment flow on through. But something in this open heart feels like a point of view. Dreams alive in colored light still carry every tune. They wander through the endless hours and softly fill the room. Simple now and full of fire. After all these shining years, dreams alive in colored light, so vivid, bright and clear. So vivid, bright and clear. quiet light you barely show was standing in your name. No need for signs or grand display, it always felt the same. Then time unfolds like patient skies, like breath that never needs to prove. You stay beside my quiet world and let it simply move. It doesn't have to be so loud to know it's something real. No shouting through the breaking crowd, just something we can feel. Soft truth that lingers in the air without a need to try. It travels through our quiet hours and doesn't pass us by. Tender truth still holding strong through every passing year. Not loud, just something honest that keeps you always near. We never built it into words or dressed it up in gold. It lived inside the smallest things, the warmth we didn't hold. I still recall the way you stayed, so simple, calm and true. Like even silence learned itself to feel the same as you. It doesn't have to be so loud to know it's something real. No shouting through the breaking crowd, just something we can feel. Soft truth that lingers in the air without a need to try. It travels through our quiet hours and doesn't pass us by. Tender truth still holding strong through every passing year. Not loud, just something honest that keeps you always near. Not loud, just something honest. Soft reflections from somewhere near, a rhythm I'm learning to see. It trembles in quiet glass before it turns into me. And suddenly the doubt steps back, like shadows learning how to leave. I'm begins to softly glow, still carrying gentle truth. It follows through the silent hours and slowly pulls me through. Warmer now, I come alive after all these fading years. Glass begins to softly glow, so vivid, bright and clear. I walk where every flaw once stayed and trace the lines I tried to hide. Too long I looked away from me before I met my light. I still remember quieter days with nothing but a guarded heart. The way my silence spoke in distance before I chose to start. I don't turn away from what I am, I let the truth unfold with grace. And something in this softened view feels like a safer place. Glass begins to softly glow, still carrying gentle truth. It follows through the silent hours and slowly pulls me through. Warmer now, I come alive after all these shining years. Glass begins to softly glow, so vivid, bright and clear. So vivid, bright and clear. So vivid, bright and clear. Soft glimmers from somewhere unseen, a rhythm I'm learning to know. It flickers in open air before I can let it show. Then suddenly the dark feels soft, like night that starts to breathe in gold. I'm moving inside the hush again, exactly where I feel whole. And I never asked to be this light, I never questioned what I am, but glowing in this quiet space feels like a larger plan. Tiny sparks in endless blue, still carrying pure truth. They wander through the silent hours and softly guide me through. Simple, steady, never gone. After all these drifting years, tiny sparks in endless blue, so vivid, bright feels like clarity, tiny sparks in endless blue, still carrying pure truth. They wander through the silent hours and softly guide me through. Simple, steady, never gone. After all these shining years, tiny sparks in endless blue, so vivid, bright and clear. So vivid, bright and clear. Soft pulses from somewhere inside, a rhythm I'm learning to hold. It moves in a slower air before it turns into gold. And suddenly the world stands still, like time forgetting how to run. We're breathing inside the space again, exactly where it all begun. And we never needed faster light, we never chased the rushing sound, but feeling every fragile beat makes everything profound. Electric hearts in quiet waves, still carrying burning truth. They move through all the open hours and gently pull us through. Slow but loud, we come alive. After all these fading fears, electric hearts in quiet waves, so vivid, bright and clear. We walk where every moment bends and trace the lines that drift and fade. Too long we thought we had to race before we learned to stay. I still remember muted nights with nothing but a steady breath, the way the silence held us closer before it turned to depth. We don't rush to feel the spark, we let it build inside the skin. And something in this slowing world turns chaos into hymn. Electric hearts in quiet waves, still carrying burning truth. They move through all the open hours and gently pull us through. Slow but loud, we come alive. After all these shining years, electric hearts in quiet waves, so vivid, bright and clear.